going up with the second section here. Thought I'd stop by at a little time to stop by and look at one of these going up. They're wind towers. As you can see over here. See the background over here. There's a few of them up. This particular crane happens to be pulling up a section. There's a couple of guys that are standing up there on the first section, and I imagine they're going to be ready with the bolts and nuts and whatnot to hold this thing down. So anyway, a lot of activity up here. This Lincoln County, western Minnesota, southwestern actually. It's up probably about 90 to 100 miles north of the Iowa border, probably only about 5 to, this is probably about 5 miles east into Minnesota from the South Dakota border. So, well, there you go. That thing is about high enough for these guys. I imagine it's probably kind of dangerous, I'm guessing, to be that guy up there in case something were to happen to that crane. And wind blows up here, and that's why they have wind generators up here. So wind can be a bad thing when they're putting these things up. So anyway, that would be kind of fun to film this. It's one big crane, but if you think about it, they got one more section of tower up there, and then they have all those blades to put on too. So yeah, quite a deal. I'm on a gravel county road here. Northeast of Hendricks, Minnesota. It's kind of where everything's happening around here. Looks like they overshot it by a little bit there. Looks like it is coming down. I can't imagine, whoops, too much. I'm sure they can feather their load quite slowly, so would be my guess, but it is coming down. They are a little bit off of the mark there, so probably a good reason. I'm not sure exactly why, but who knows? What am I to know? So it looks like really close there, and I imagine they're going to be swinging that over. If I can magnify this anymore. Yeah, I guess I can. Suppose you want a guy with a real steady hand on that crane to controls to, you don't want somebody that's fidgety or nervous and whatnot on there, especially if I were the guy up there putting the bolts in. So what I've heard, there's 200 in this project. I can't count that many. They have a number by each one of these they'll be putting in when they complete them, so it'd be kind of interesting to know. But I know next year they're going to continue on north. This is probably west of US 75, US Highway 75, about 6 miles or so too. So well, looks like they got it almost down here. See a little bit of a gap. Imagine the guys up there are probably trying to, I don't know if they have alignment dowels or bolts in there that will put those two rings together or not, but Imagine, yeah, that gap is getting smaller and smaller. Those people are gone inside of that turbine now, tube, that turbine support. Now I can't really see a gap. Yep, looks like they're done. I'll just continue on down the road, so I'm sure that they're fastening that, and nothing else much to see here. So I don't know if they can lift that crane up any higher or not, or it seems like there's multiple cranes on this job site. I think the next crane will probably come in here, or else they add another section to this one. I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah, things are monsters. Got really cold here in southwestern Minnesota here probably about a week or so ago. The last couple weeks have been, we've gotten down to single-digit temperatures at Fahrenheit, and that's pretty cold. And I noticed for a while they had one of these big cranes all covered up in plastic and stuff, and they had like a wood tent that they had built around it. So I'm not sure if they were trying to keep it warm inside or if they had to actually work on one of these things. So yeah, quite a machine. Well, that's it. I've done enough talking. Looks like it's done. Have a great day. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.